Azure Lane is entering a new era. There's going to be a lot of URs coming this year. First, let's talk about Shinano in New Jersey, the first 2 URs being added to the permapool. Even after 3 years, both are still very good ships and worth obtaining. And in classic Azure Lane fashion, the method of obtaining them is incredibly generous. Notice how they added the 1.2% for URs in the pool, taking it out from the rate of normal ships instead of SRs or elites. Hitting pity lets you straight up pick the UR you want, so you can easily pull one and pity pick the other. It costs 400 points to hit pity, each cube is 1 point, and build tickets will count towards that total. And pity is built on any banner as long as it doesn't have an event UR, which makes sense since event URs would have their own pity. Basically, any cubes or tickets you spend from now on will always be building pity towards a UR, whether it be an event one or a permanent one. Also later this year, we should expect Shimakaze to be added to the permanent pool. Also later in the year are plenty of UR reruns. As you may know, Azure Lane tends to rerun events about 2 years after their initial run. We just got UVH's rerun, who initially came out in December 2021. Looking at 2022, this was the first year they established the current schedule of 4 UR events per year, meaning it is very likely that we will get at least 3 more UR reruns this year. This is on top of the 4 new UR events, and as we saw in the Guam event, they introduced the possibility of having 2 URs per event. Now let's add that up. 2 URs added to the permanent pool with 1 more to come. UVH rerun already happened. Kronstadt, Vanguard, and Musashi likely to happen later in the year. If we're lucky, or maybe you might consider it unlucky, Yorktown 2 could rerun in late December, though realistically it's probably gonna be early next year. And then of course the 4 usual UR events that happen throughout the year, with the possible chance of being double UR events. That's 7 or 8 old URs that will be available and potentially 4 to 8 new URs this year. That's a lot of URs. If you're still worried about your cube count, here are some quick tips to help you get more cubes. Number 1, do your dailies. If you only do the cube dailies, it takes no more than 5 minutes and you get 4 cubes each day. One of the missions is to build a ship, which is even better now as you will be building pity towards the permanent URs. Dailies also naturally help you finish your weeklies, monthlies, and battle pass. Weeklies give you 12 cubes, the monthly login gives you 30 cubes, battle pass gets you 20 cubes every 2 months. Finishing the battle pass also gets you a UR pudding. Number 2, check your shops. Both the merit shop and the coin shop have a chance to sell cubes every reset. I do not recommend resetting the shops yourself as that costs gems, but both shops will naturally reset throughout the day. Be careful though. Some coin shop items cost gems, and you don't want to be spending your gems here. The last tip, and perhaps the most important tip, is to do your commissions. There are many commissions that have a chance of rewarding cubes. Making sure you log in every few hours to refresh your commissions will greatly increase your cube income. If you run out of good commissions, go on a few sorties and a few urgent ones should pop up. Some days you will get unlucky, but I've had days where I've gotten as many as 10 to 15 cubes from commissions. If you're super lucky, you could even get a few gems. Follow these tips and you'll see your cube count increase over time, which will be very helpful for all the upcoming URs. I hope you guys had a wonderful New Year's, and let's hope 2024 gets even better. There's plenty to look forward to in Azure Lane, and I'll be here for all of it. Like and subscribe to join me, and I'll see you guys next time.